See here. Are we live? Now we are. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology A Look Inside, and I am coming back because I promised to come back and finish the card readings. And that is the only reason I am back, because y'all, I had a hard time even getting back here today because hold on, let me put my headset on so I can hear myself. I'm going to tell you my story. Okay, here we go. I can hear myself, right? Okay, first of all, I want to say I had a hard time coming back today because I was so tired. I slept all day. And I know there's a lot of Pisces planets and all of those Aquarius planets are in my first house. So I am tired. I feel I have a lot of responsibility, Saturn in the first house by birth and by transit. And I just needed some sleep. I heard on somebody talking today on YouTube that every day that you don't get at least like you do 4-hour sleep days instead of 8-hour sleep days, it reduces your life. So it's important to get sleep. I got 8 hours of sleep and my skin is flawless. Just needed some sleep. We all need that sleep, right? So I'm going right in with the cards. We're starting with the sign of Libra, okay? Because who knows how long my energy level will stay up, because y'all know, I mean, Saturn in the first house is seriously, you might hear it in books, but listen to someone who's actually literally going through it. It ain't no joke. I got eye surgery next week. I mean, most of you guys can tell there's something different with this eye. There was bleeding behind the eye. And so they had scheduled me for surgery before the pandemic. But COVID affects the eye. It got in the eye. It was a real problem with eyes. So they postponed the eye surgery. But now it's time. So let's see. And that happens on the 30th. Please put out healing light for me. Healing light, healing light, healing light. Okay. So Libra, this is what we are going to tell the sign of Libra. Libra. First card you got, Libra, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So I'm wondering if some Libras are learning a new skill. They're working on a new project, maybe doing some home business, just a new way of making money, a new way of earning an income. I think also you have choices. You're looking, just kind of surveying everything out there and looking at what choices you have available. Two of Wands, and just seeing what you've been through, where you're going. I mean, you got options. I like when they in this, and it's like he's got something in his hand. Is that like the world in his hand? He's looking at all that it surveys. I'm going to look at the meaning of this because it is crossing the first card, which is the 8 of Pentacles. So we know no matter what else I read here, this whole reading is going to be centered around work, I think, in a way, or about a new way of making a living and income. But the 2 of Wands, I mean, it's the world is filled with opportunities. And maybe it is a message to tell you, like, if you're in something and you're not happy, like the world is filled with opportunities. You're not stuck. You can learn a new way of doing it. It's the world is filled with opportunities for adventure. I welcome them in my life with planned action. So it's about planned action, planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. It is about the choice, but it's between being where you are and doing something new. You need to make a choice to really do the thing that you want to do. I mean, you can dream it, you can envision it, you can begin to live it. So planning and imagining can have us feeling like the observers of a dream, and our action is the only way to bring that dream to life. It's time to choose between the one that's cozily rooted in the place where you already are and the one that learns new and exciting possibilities. So maybe I think it is about taking a chance to learn this new skill, this new business, this new opportunity, right? So Libra, that's what I think is going on there. And that I think is going to be around the basis of everything. Oh, but you got, look, you got two aces together. I already know this is about getting into business. I already know that. This is about starting a new business, like a small little thing, make a little side hustle online. I mean, some people are like, they're scared. So go find some $97 thing or $47 thing or $297 thing, something that's not going to break the bank. But look, two aces, and you got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. That is your creativity, starting something new. Ace of Wands, starting something new and creative. And it leads to your Ace of Cups. That's your emotional fulfillment. Starting something new. With the eight of Pentacles in the beginning, I just knew, Libras, you're starting something new. I think you got a new job, a new way of making money. I bet someone's coming up to you and like, invest in Bitcoin, or I don't know, something like that. Look, Three of Wands. Be brave. Have courage. Don't be afraid. I feel like I'm talking to the choir. I'm not a Libra, but I got Libra up high in my chart because I'm a Capricorn. And when I got to have these two together too. Look at these two cards. This is the Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands. The Three of Wands is having courage. The Nine of Wands is making a plan. Make that plan. Make that move right now, baby. Make that move right now, baby. Oh my God. And you got another ace. Ace of Pentacles in the current position. And when you do, it leads to money. You got the money, Libra. This is a good reading. I'm a Capricorn, so I'm all about the money anyway. And when I see something like this, it is urging you to try something new. It's urging you to make that move. It's urging you to go and learn this new skill so you can, you might take some course on real estate or, there's so many hustles out right now because people really got creative during the pandemic. And I think this is what's going on, Libra. You've got these opportunities. Look, here you've got the Lover's card. So maybe it's doing something with a lover. Maybe you might just be making choices about love. That could be what it is. I think you got an offer coming in with love. Knight of Cups next. I love it. Look at these. I mean, when I just hold them up as pairs, they tell me stories. Look at that. Lovers and then the Knight of Cups. I mean, you might be all about business, but somebody's coming in to make an offer and it might have love attached to it. So, I mean, this might be an offer with that involves work maybe, or whatever this is you're working on. That's interesting. I do think there's a Page of Wands. This is creativity. This is having so much. This whole reading smacks of creativity. Just oozes of it. Creativity. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. And I'm going to look up three aces because I realize you have that. You got this major arcana. And I swear this is your only major arcana. Am I right? Hold on. This is your, wait. No, you got the Lovers. Okay. Ooh, let me take the cards apart because I got a message. Lord. I'm so nosy. See, when I do the cards, I get nosy. I'm sorry. It tells me stories and it's so interesting. And I got to just get into it. No. Okay, so I got to look at these three wands because 3 wands. Well, you did have, that, but you have the 3 of Wands, but no, the 3 aces. That's what I want to say. Because you had that. Okay. Look, before I even get to the 3, I can't even hold it back. You had the Death card and the Lover's card. The Lover's card and the Death card, only major arcana. So underneath of all that other talk about money and change and move and all of that and opportunities and starting something new, there is something to do with lovers and death. I mean, I don't know if you're making a choice that involves your lover or your love life, and that might lead to the end of it. I mean, it could be that you're dealing with a Scorpio with the Death card, maybe. But I mean, those were the only major arcana. So Libra, you take this as you will. Lovers, and the Death card. It means something for some Libras out there. I don't know how it's manifesting. I can't help but see it. So let's look at what the 3 aces are. I want to just look that up. I always try to do my little investigations to make sure I give all the details when I see something that really, like I feel like I need to investigate. And guys, excuse my voice. I don't know why. I woke up sounding like B. Arthur, and this is it. This is all I got. 3 aces. More effort is required to be prosperous. Wow. So underneath of all that, it wanted to just come back and throw it out at you that you need to make more effort. You need to do the 8 of Pentacles. You need to go and get the lessons, to the courses, go to the master class, take the night courses, go back to school, whatever it is. Because the 8 of Pentacles is in that learning process, and that's where you're at. And these 3 aces are really confirming that you got that 8 of Pentacles first. It's just confirming the overall message. And it says you will get things you desire out of your romantic relationship, but not without effort. So that's an undercurrent message as well. I did see the Lovers and the Death card. And also you may achieve your heart's desire, but not necessarily with your current partner. Oh, okay. Wow, it had a very special message with you, Libra. Ooh, on the bottom of the deck, the Hangman, though. I think some Libras are, they're praying on this. Been praying on it, meditating on it, hoping and wishing on it. Might need to do some binaural beats, some EFT tapping on it. Ooh, my goodness. Yes. That was some kind of special message for you, Libra. I don't know what y'all going through, but they wanted to tell you that message. And I don't know if I even did Libra last night, but I was urged to come and do that for Libra tonight. And I hope that resonates with some Libras, because it was the message that came out. Look, I pulled mindful messages also as just little confirmation backup cards, just non-tarot. And I'm going to do it again for the sign of Libra. Okay, so let's do it. So let's see what we're telling the sign of Libra. I'm just shuffling really quick. So we're only going to pull like one. Oh, I guess you got a couple of cards. So the first card I got, and this is the main card because I grabbed the other two because they were sticking out. This is the card that came out, breathe. And I love that it's breathe, because breathe is air. And Libra is an air sign. And so you might be holding your breath. This is about a relationship or money or changing jobs or anything involving work and relationships. Oh my gosh, you're just waiting with bated breath. They're telling you to breathe. And this is what it says. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I am feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and I breathe. I breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving my body. In this moment, I am free to gently stretch and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. Beautiful. So the next card I saw here was doing your best, doing our best. And it shows like a girl with a little sweatband around her head, like you working hard. That's that sweat equity right here. And some Libras might be feeling that, like, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. We are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go along. And then there's another card that came out, and it's commitment, goals. I swear it's the same reading, but just different cards. So this is saying, I am committed to my growth and dreams. I set routines and habits that help me evolve into my fullest potential, even though I may not see the physical manifestation of my desires. I know they have vibrationally manifested and are on their way to me. How amazing that you got those three cards. I really believe you had a very special message for you tonight, Libra. And I think whoever that message was for might be for multiple Libras. You'll know if it resonates with you. You'll feel it. You'll know. Okay. So let's move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Scorpio. Let's see what we're going to tell Scorpio. Let me shuffle the cards. We're going to tell Scorpio. 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 Hey. Scorpio. You know, it's so funny. We talk in business and we always make fun of, the fluff. And I was saying this last night when I was doing the cards. I am like the queen of fluff. I like to party, even when I work. If I'm working and it ain't no fun, why do it? People are just working for the money. I'm working for satisfaction. Maybe that's a double Capricorn thing. I want to be happy with what I do, and I want to feel proud of what I do, but I want to feel enjoyment when I'm doing it. Maybe that was the message for the person I just did, but I know that's me. Like, it's no fun if I'm not enjoying the process of it all. Why suffer? Okay, so we're doing this. I'm pulling cards now for the sign of Scorpio. See what we're going to tell. Oh, that came out for Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh. And just like Scorpio, this is a deep reading. I can tell it's all kind of deepness. This is not going to be easy. Let's see what's going on. There, that popped out. Okay. Oh, what's this sticking out though? Wow, it is serious about that message. Wow. Okay. I see what's going on, Scorpio. Scorpio, let's do this. Scorpio. So look, the first card I got for you, Scorpio, was the King of Pentacles. Some of you Scorpios might be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, but this might have something all to do with money. This whole reading may be about money, about the money, getting the money, somehow working for the money. You might be working on something that gets you money. I think you've got options, choices for this money, for this emotional fulfillment. It's the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is crossing the King of Pentacles. So first of all, let's talk first about the King of Pentacles. Like I said, it's the ultimate, I believe, when it comes to money. I dream my endless potential into existence with steady desire and effort. It's overflowing material abundance. Scorpio money. But it takes patience and determination to get this money. And a confident and warm leader, it's about being that, and providing for others comfort and security, personal growth, goals, reach prosperity and success. Maybe you have a King of Pentacles in your life, but it is about exuding the warmth. They're warm and they welcome you, for a heartfelt conversation. That's the King of Pentacles. He's worked his fields. He's met his soulmate. He's found his wealth. And now he looks out over his dream that he's manifested. And as he offers you one of the tarot's most potent messages of forthcoming abundance and prosperity. And it's the most important thing to be done is to enjoy it all and to enjoy the lesson, the challenge and failure and success. He reminds you to get clear on where you want to be, to plan and envision. There is a manifesting power in the longing. So be so much joyful expression as you bring your greatest potential into existence. Happiness happens when you do better than the last time. And in the pursuit of personal growth, allow yourself the extravagance of desire. The rest is a consequence of faith, steady habits, and the courage to cultivate enormous dreams. Dream your biggest life to life. So what is that dream? What are you dreaming, wishing for? Because I sense a deep desire here. You have the 7 of Cups that is crossing it. And it's my wildest imagination is a tool that I can use to inform my future in a down-to-earth way. I love that it has down-to-earth since we just read the King of Pentacles. And it's fantasies, choices, wishful thinking, the allure of temptation on the path, needing to move forward without knowing the full picture. Options, it's choice. You've got options. And maybe you've got options to get this money. Maybe you've got options, I don't know, at love. The Lover's card is up next. Maybe some Scorpios are dreaming, wishing, hoping, praying for something better. I'm thinking it's money, but it could be love, because look, here's the 4 of Pentacles. If you're in something and you ain't happy, like you're just putting up with it, like this is, that ain't your one. You're settling, right? And you ain't happy. You're at a 4 of Cups. This could be with money, a job, a relationship. It's that like I'm salty because I'm not saying what I want. I want more than this. I want emotional fulfillment. I want to be happy. I want joy in my life. I don't want to struggle. I want to go home to a happy house and have all the food there. I want to be the, Queen of Wands. I want it all. I want to be the leader. I want to be loved. I want to have friends. Right? Scorpio. I want all of that. I want to be cheerful. I want to dress good, look good, smell good. I want all that. But you might not feel like you can see how you can have it. This is in the current position, the 8 of Swords. And I think some Scorpios are thinking, but I'm tied. I'm tied to this old relationship that ain't working. I'm tied to this old job that don't feel good. I'm tied to this old commitment that makes me sick every day. And I can't see my way out of it. Girl, you can break free. You are not tied. It's a mental tie. A mental tie is not a physical tie. You can break a mental tie. It's up here. It's here. You can change that. Look, it's stinking thinking. 4 of Swords. Just thinking poorly in general and thinking you can't get free, that you can't have those dreams, those options, those choices, those desires, that you're stuck. Oh, man, the 5 of Cups and crying over it, maybe drinking. I'm so literal with the cards. Not everybody is as literal as I am, but I'm seeing somebody who is just not thinking right. They don't believe enough in themselves and whatever this beautiful future is that wants to come. They're having nightmares, bad thoughts, not sleeping good, and down in the dumps and drinking and thinking about trying to get away with something without doing it the right way. You know, everybody's looking for that easy way, right? Everybody wants the easy way. Seven of Swords. You're like, if I could just get what I want, if I could just get away with this one, that'll be all I need. But I want to tell you this special message because this is the card that it officially ends on. I'm going to read, you got 2 extra cards, and I love that you got the 2 extra cards. I won't tell you what they are yet, but look. 7 of Swords. This is what it says. I act from a place of love and morality, and the universe witnesses my honest intentions. Act from a place of morality and love. Deception or betrayal, taking only what's needed, the universe bearing witness to true intentions, getting away with something, being strategic, being grateful for the resources you have, and moving silently and quickly. Look, maybe you have to get away with something, right? Maybe this is about your strategic movement to get away. It's about your choices, and you have them. You're not happy with whatever's going on. So you know you got to fix it, and you got to be strategic about it. This is about money because it started on the Knight of Pentacles, and you got to be strategic about the money and make that plan. But look, it doesn't end here. You got 2 more cards. The first card is the Queen of Swords. And you know the Queen of Swords, she's the off with your head queen. She could be a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra you're dealing with, maybe. Maybe you got Libra rising, Aquarius rising, something like that. I don't know. But most likely it's that you got to let something go. Because when I see her, she usually is cutting something off. She's done her investigation. She knows all she needs to know about the situation. And she doesn't, if she feels like she's got to let it go and cut it off, but she's not about to get burned again. She's been burned before and she's not getting burned anymore. So she will let it go. And when she does, when you do, you get your Ace of Swords. It ends on the Ace of Swords. This is total and complete victory. Total and complete victory. Okay, Scorpio. But do your investigation. Get rid of what you don't need. Get rid of what's not working. Why? Why hold on to it? Why keep suffering if you don't need to? If it is broke, don't fix it. Throw it away. On the bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles. Oh my God. That's telling you to hold on to what you got. I said throw it away. It's telling you to hold on to what you got. Hold on to what you got. And really, I'm going to look up something because overall, if I look at these that last card, you had anywhere from 3 to 4 fours that popped up in this reading. 4 was the one overwhelming message that I picked up, but the fact that the 4 of Pentacles was on the bottom, that's crazy because I was just like, throw it away. And it's like, no, I don't know what you got. You gotta fix what you got. Anyway, 3 fours is that you'll have contentment, but you'll have to work to achieve and maintain it. And your romantic relationship may be good, but be careful not to make it too easy or you risk losing commitment from your partner. Maybe that's what it's about. Your career will be successful, but don't take it for granted. And then 4 fours, because that last Pentacle 4 came out, contentment, absence of negativity and stress. I told you had the Ace of Swords. That's complete and total victory. Contentment. Your peace will be easy to maintain, and it indicates healing and the end of health problems. I feel like you're at the end of this. Relationship security, job consistency and security. You may purchase a new home with the help of your work. So, just focus on the good and getting away with whatever it is that you need to get away with, because I think you can. You're right at the precipice of getting this emotional fulfillment, of having that King of Pentacles, of having that love. You've got so many choices. It's such a beautiful potential that you have here. And I just hope that you take advantage of the potential that you have. Because sometimes we overlook the potential that we have and we miss everything. Okay. We miss it. We miss it all. And so let me just say this. You had a couple of things. I told you about the 3 4s and the 4 4s because you had the last 4 come up, but you also had 2 7s. And that tells me no matter what is going on, you are protected. You are protected by your guardian angels. You are protected by God. Heavenly Father's got you in this hand. The angels are protecting you, watching over you, your ancestors. You're going to be okay. You also had 2 queens in this reading, Scorpio. That tells me that you are going to benefit when you listen and get help from women. Women, okay? And finally, you only had 1 major arcana. 1. The Lover's card. Hold on to what you got. Hope you fix it. Okay? Hold on to what you got. Make that decision, of course, whatever it is, but hold on to what you got. The 4 of Pentacles showed up. And that includes your money. So don't make any unwise decisions either, okay? Good luck to you, Scorpio. I hope that resonated with some Scorpios out there. Oh, before I go, let's pull the mindful message for Scorpio. Let's see what that says. Let's see what we got. Let me just shuffle this really quick. And we'll tell you whatever this mindful message is. This is usually just 1 card or 2 cards, depending on what pops out in the air. It did flop over. My own energy. My own energy. That's what you got here. My own energy. And it says, I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energy or mood affect my own. To help a friend in a hole, I don't need to jump in the hole with them. Simply reach out a hand, and it is up to them to do the rest. I said that for another sign the other day, because sometimes we have a tendency to do that. We'll jump in that hole with that person, right? Even though we know we shouldn't be doing it. And it's a shame because then nobody wins. You can't help them if you're then in the hole with them, right? So it's a bad situation altogether when it happens that way. And I have to apologize for those of you who actually follow me and come looking for me early, because I am a tiger and it is a tiger year. And if you know anything about a tiger, especially a Capricorn tiger, is we're one of the most unruly of the tiger bunch. Well, pretty much just do whatever it is we feel like doing. And I'm a water tiger, so I'm slow at doing it. And I saunter. And so I'm not really, I slept most of the day. I needed it. I had to do it. And that's just the way it is. And I guess that's what a lot of people are going to be doing during the water tiger year anyway, because it is the year of the water tiger, right? We are in the year of the water tiger. I just started shuffling. I feel like these cards want to come out. So I'm going to take them. We're doing the sign of Sagittarius, and we're going to see whatever this is that's coming up for Saggy. And so, let's do this. I'm just going. I just started. There we go. And the cards are just flipping over for Saggy. Like I saw another one flip over. Here we are. There's obviously some kind of message that Sagittarius are supposed to hear. Oh, that fell out on the floor. Where is it? Like I said, there's obviously some kind of message that Sagittarius are supposed to hear. Wow. Is that it? Is there any other card that wants to be in this reading? Or is that, I'm giving you the opportunity to show yourself now if you really want to be a part of this message. And there it is. I knew it. Okay, so here we go. So Sagittarius, Here we go. This is the first card you got is a Knight of Swords. This is you might be in the middle of some kind of battle. The Knight of Swords is a lot of information. He brings a lot of info. And he's quick, he's moving quickly with that information gathering and all the details. But this is what it says. I move quickly to help others, and as I do, my dream expands. It's haste, streamlined decision-making, intelligence, wit, determination, saving the day. The pursuit of excellence, the Knight of Swords, pursuit of excellence, and ambition. It's being assertive, and it's success. I'm not sure if that you're actually, Sagittarius, thinking back on a time when that was, more of who you were. Because it is, action makes me think of Saggy anyway. Or it could just be that you're thinking back on your past or something of that nature. But I do see reflection, a deep reflection happening. And next is the Death card. So something is ending. Maybe you're thinking back on things before they ended, or people who have passed, or something of that nature. But it could be a Scorpio in your life. Whatever is going on, next is the Emperor. And I think this is about either an Aries, some type of fire sign. It could be, a leader, a boss, someone who has to make a decision, an executive choice that has to be made. I think someone that maybe might be waiting on that, hanging around on that, trying to pray on that, meditate on that, trying to figure out what to do on that. And here it is. Here you are, King of Wands, Sagittarius. Maybe sitting there waiting, trying to figure out what you can do. And that Hangman, if I'm not mistaken, is also known to be a Sag, right? The Sag is the 3 card in tarot, the Sag. And here's the King of Wands right after it. Wow, another king. Here we go. King of Swords in the current position. I think you're gathering information, details, and data so that you can make this choice, whatever that choice is that you want to rush in and be ambitious about and do. And, maybe trying to put an end to whatever's not working so that you can be a boss and, get things going and be a leader. I think this is about leadership. Also, I sense that when you do this, look at this, is celebrating. I think you're going to be celebrating at the end of something that might not have been working, especially if you get an information, Page of Swords, some creative ideas, information, some creative details on how to get things done. And I think also when you are more serious about things, the Devil in reverse, I'm going to actually give you details on the Devil in reverse, but it definitely is different than if it was upright. And it's actually release. It's freedom from addiction. It's on the cusp of a breakthrough, liberation, Devil in reverse, not wanting to see your own role in a negative situation and realizing that you're giving your power away, feeling helpless, Sagittarius, and breaking the chains of that, breaking free so you can have your victory. It ends on the 6 of Wands, the victory card, you being the victor, you coming in, being with the laurel wreath of victory around you. And it's so Sagittarius, that 6 of Wands. I love that it ended on that. Love, 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 love. How wonderful. You had the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Both of those cards always make me think of Sagittarius. I don't know why. And I think this is wonderful that you had both of those show up in this reading. That's amazing. That's amazing message. Obviously, that was meant for you. And this is why I break the cards apart. Because when I do, I see extra messages I miss. Like you had 2 6s in this reading, which I really didn't pay attention to. And you also had 2 kings. So the 2 kings is definitely that whatever is happening, that you're going to be able to win, or have luck or whatever when you get help from men. When you get help from men, it will work out to your favor. So that's a good thing, getting help from men. So that's wonderful. You had 2 6s, and it's like that's showing that you might not be in a special relationship yet, but you could be. You could be in a special relationship, and it might not be amazing. It's just that it could be one day. Also, you might have some irritations at work. So here are the major arcana that came out. You had the Death card, the Emperor, and the Hangman. And you also had, underneath of it all, the Devil in reverse. So I really feel like this is you breaking free. You are going to be set free. It's like getting free. It's letting it go. Making a choice, making a decision, being a leader, stepping out and letting it go. I know there's the Hangman. Maybe you have to pray on it before you do it. But this is you getting that freedom, breaking loose of the chains that have bound you and maybe kept you bound for a long time, Sagittarius. And on the bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. That is letting you know the battle is over. Maybe you were in a battle. Maybe it has been difficult. It's been very hard. But now the battle is over. It's time to let it go. It's time to be the Emperor. It's time to walk into that leadership position and let it go and know that you can be the victor with the 6 of Wands. You can have that. You also had that 3 of Cups, which is celebrating at the end of everything. So I feel like it is time to go after your ambitions, your dreams, with that Knight of Swords, making you go toward taking quick action on things. I think this is the time for you to do it, Saggy. And let's see what the mindful messages want to tell you. See what their message is, okay? Let me just shuffle really quick. Well, let's see what I'm telling you. Usually just 1 or 2 cards. This is poking out. This is Dance It Out. How's Sagittarius? I move emotions through my body by dancing. Whenever I start to feel built up energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to look a certain way, simply move and feel as the stress or heaviness begins to ease out of my body. So give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Uh-oh, I had to take care of that. Let's see. Okay, at least it's not in the recording. I don't know what you guys saw. God bless you. Bless you all. I had to take care of that. Okay, so let's see. We're going to move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Sagittarius. At least it won't be in the recording. Whatever you saw live, you saw live. Bless you all. Just had to take care of it. So let's see what we're telling the sign of Capricorn. Capricorns, my fellow Capricorns. I'm going to make, that wanted to come out. Okay. Capricorn, obviously, you've got a message that wants to come out. So let's see what a bunch came out. Capricorns. Capricorns. Cappies. What is going on over here, Capricorns? Capricorns. Capricorns. I'm just getting whatever wants to come out. I am not even, because this is my card, and I am, wait, there is more messages. Oh man, what is this? What is going on? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is, wow. Oh my. Okay. That's it, right? Oh no. Okay. That's just way too many. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, cards, but I sense you're trying to tell me something. There's like a multiple stories here. I think this was it, whatever this is. This was like an odyssey of cards. Okay, I think that was it. Okay, okay, okay. So, who Capricorn? I'm going to need some music in the background for me, for myself. Okay, here's what we got here, Capricorn. The first card you got was the King of Wands. This is either a Leo, an Aries, or Sagittarius. You might have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius rising or moon. It's also a very happy king. It's a man who is a good leader, a good boss. Maybe you are a good leader, a good boss. Maybe you're embodying this jovial, happy, well-loved king. And I feel like this is something to do with ambitions and you going toward your goal. I feel like you've got success coming in quickly, but I do feel like you have to stay on the straight and narrow. I do. And I do feel like this is something that you have to really, yeah, I'm going to read this because I really want you to hear this. It's go time. Okay. On this King of Wands and then the Eight of Wands. It's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy. And I swiftly face my desires head on, swiftly face my desires, speed, velocity, travel, making split second decisions, an upcoming positive resolution, haste, but it's good news. Okay. It's positive. And in case you didn't know, with the King of Wands, I mean, because it's touching on the King of Wands. That is passion. That's passionate and heart fueled. We build this empire of light together. This is quick, fast, and an entrepreneurial spirit. Capricorn, you are working on something that is going to be going at lightning speed. And it's a natural born leader, ideas that can be ultra successful, creative, visionary, timelessness, success. It's fire. But look, Capricorn, I don't know if you believe it. I think you've been in the stinking thinking. I think you've been really worried. I mean, mentally worried about this. Maybe doubting yourself. I mean, not believing that you can be the boss, that you can be the leader, that you can have all this goodness and wondrous things coming your way, even though it's your birthright and it's meant to come your way. And this card actually means I now give myself permission to slow down and heal. Because look, it was going super fast. I mean, the ambitions, the career, all that ultra success going fast. But you've got to take the time to slow down and heal. Make sure you heal. I said this, I think, earlier, but I'm going to say it again. I had just seen something where these guys were talking about, it's a doctor, saying how it's important that we get 8 hours of sleep a night, and how many people are living on 4-hour nights instead of 8-hour nights, sleep nights. And that every time that you have a 4-hour sleep night instead of an 8-hour sleep night, you're reducing your life span. So make sure you heal. This is a time of deep rest, transmutation of the shadow. It's healing from burnout, taking a brief holiday from your reality, renewal, and self-love. Make sure you do that, Capricorn, because next is the Emperor. I really do believe you're going to be the boss, the leader, the take charge person. You are going to be the executive in charge. You've got to make the decision. It's all about yourself and taking care of you. But, that's an Aries card. So you might be dealing with an Aries, but it is being the boss. It is being the leader. And I think this is something that you've sown. You reap what you sow, or you sow what you reap what you sow, right? You've reaped this. You've put in the work. You've been the boss. You've done the hard work. So the Justice card comes up because now you're going to win. It's that time. You put in the hard work, and it's time to reap what you have sown. This is your Strength card. Whatever you're passionate about, whatever you put that energy and tension and passion into, whatever you love, that's your strength. And you're going to reap something great. And I think you may be feeling like, I don't know. Is it going to happen? Whatever you do, have integrity and believe. Don't give up. I believe you have the potential to have victory. So, hold on to the belief that you're going to have this victory, because next is the 10 of Pentacles. And that's your 10, Capricorn. I think you are going to be able to make money. I really do. You just have to hold on and believe it and take a chance. Don't be afraid. Sometimes when we're afraid, it holds us back from the good that wants to come to us. And I feel like there is good that wants to come. You just have to step off the ledge and go for it. And something about this ends on Lovers. So which is crazy. There's the Fool and then there's Lovers. The Fool, by the way, is also another Aries card. So I'm wondering if it's that about you stepping off, into an area of love. Maybe you've been holding back on that, especially if it's with a King of Wands or, a fire sign. But look, after the 10 cards, you had more cards come out. Okay. So I just wanted to do the 10. This is your 10. And that is a special reading that has to do a lot with love, because we had the Strength card. That's passion, that's desire, that's love. And I think maybe a lot of fire, there's a lot of fire going on under the current. But you had a lot of extra cards come out, more than I expected. So I'm going to start with them one by one. The first was the Page of Wands. And this is creativity. Oh my gosh, so much creativity. I mean, I just feel like you could be being extremely creative right now. I mean, with the Lovers and the Page of Wands together, I almost wonder if there's, a possibility of childbirth for some people, maybe, I don't know, but it's definitely creative communication, creative ideas, creative projects that you're working on. And next, here you are, the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, showing up in your own reading. And I think presenting, the just being the woman who is a healer. She's a working parent. She's a self-made person. A material wealth and abundance it's all around you, Capricorn. It's strength in family and community. It's a kind and nurturing heart. Groundedness, being down to earth, and generosity. I enjoy my deeply connected life, and I lead it with an outpouring of warmth, abundance, and love. Capricorn, how beautiful. I don't know if you have gotten to this place where you feel like it's happening yet. Here's the 9 of Swords. This tells me this is all about the bad thoughts that you're having, maybe nightmares, bad dreams, bad images. Maybe you've had a bad past, and especially if this is about love, because maybe you have been burned in love. You've been hurt before, and you're having a hard time deciding to try it again, right? There's a lot of fear here. And so I think you just need to do your investigation, King of Swords, get all that information that you need, get all the details that you need. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. You might be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini, and maybe this is you at home crying in your bed because you're separated from this Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But look, here's a 9 of Cups. This is a lot of love here. I think this is a lot of love. I feel like either you have a lot of love for this person, or they have a lot of love for you, or there's a combination. And I think you can win in love. I do. And here is the Moon. I just want you to not fool yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't fall for lies, deception, and deceit. And don't lie or deceive anyone else. But just know that the more you give, the more you'll get. The more love you give out, the more love you're going to get back. The more money you give out, the more money you're going to get back. The more information you give out, the more information you're going to get back. On the bottom of the deck, it's Judgment. This is the ending of it. This is it. This is the final decision. Like, this is it. The more you give out, the more you're going to get back. And I'm going to separate these cards because there is definitely a message hidden in here. There were so many cards. I knew right away that I had a special message hidden in this deck here. So the first thing I want to say is that there are two kings. There's a king of swords, and there's a king of wands. So and also, yeah, king of swords and king of wands. So that tells me that you can get help when it comes to men. Like you definitely have men in your back. Like men are going to help you, Capricorn. You will succeed with the help of men. They will give you advice. They will protect you. They will watch over you. They will give. They're your, they're your boys. Okay, there you go. I do believe that with all this worry and bad dreams and stuff, I do believe you have love budding on the horizon and victory. Success can come with the 9 of Cups. But 2 9s is being at the right place at the right time. I think you have success coming. Underneath of all that, it's still success. It's about being at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing with the right people at the right time with the right plan, right? But look, here's what got me about this reading. You had a preponderance of major arcana. You did. You had a lot of major arcana, and I'm sure it all tells a story. It's so many, I can't even hold them up together. Look at that. Look at that. So many. You had the Emperor, the Justice card, the Strength card, the Fool card, the Lovers card, and the Moon. So when I look at this, it's like, be a leader. You're the boss. Take charge. Make the decision. Be in control. You're the executive here. You're the leader of the pack. And, whatever you reap, you sow what you reap. So whatever you reap, you're going to sow that. Maybe it's harvest time. It's time to get back what you put in. And this is your strength. Whatever you've been passionate about, whatever, that where you put your fire and energy into, it's going to come back to you in a positive way, I believe. And you got the Fool. That's taking a chance. I think it's taking a chance on love because you got the Lovers card right after it. And, there's the Fool. I do, the Fool, the Moon. I do believe that it is about taking a chance on love. But and making a decision, most of all, you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice about love more than anything, right? And this is what the Moon says. I am safe and I reach new levels of unconscious knowing as I surrender to the will of the universe. Illusions. So you could be in the midst of deep illusions, hidden truths, the unknown, trusting your intuition, facing your fears, the watery nature of the unconscious mind, mystery, symbolism, and metaphor, perception, uncertainty, dreams. When we're faced with uncertainty and illusion, it can feel like we are drowning. Trust that you will be okay, even if you can't seem to distinguish up from down right now. When you stop struggling to see that which you simply cannot see because it remains obscure behind shadows or of the moonlight, you will experience a deep release that will allow you to float to the surface of your truth. The Moon card asks you to go within, find comfort in the darkness, and to calmly listen to the whispers of your own intuition. There is divinity and magic here. When you fall into the Moon's still waters, your inner wisdom will embrace you and push you toward the light. She will reinvigorate your creativity and resurrect your spark as long as you go beyond your own fears to find her. Dive into her healing embrace, breathe past insecurities, and let her dimly lit magic guide you home. So I guess it is about you finding that, because it ends really on the Moon, about using that intuition. But I do believe it's about you being the boss, though. Remember that the Emperor was first, and remembering you're strong. You got this. You got this. So let's see what the mindful messages want to tell you, okay? See what they're going to say. Wow, a couple of cards popped out. So here we got balance, Capricorn, balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. And then you had water my dreams. I don't know if you can see that because they're so shiny. All I desire is on its way to me, but like a seed, my dreams too must be watered. My belief and determination is what makes them grow. I will be patient throughout this journey. It is all unfolding at the perfect time. And then you got subconscious mind. I realize that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I am subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. So, Capricorn, that was a very special message for you. And I hope that resonated with some Capricorns out there, because certainly I felt that it may have resonated with me for sure. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So much love to you, Capricorn. Many blessings. And remember, this reading is good until March 26th. Okay. Until basically April 26th, basically to the end of April almost. So, whenever you hear this is the right time. All right. So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius. What are we going to tell Aquarius? I know the last few readings I've done for Aquarius, their readings have been amazing. Amazing. So we'll see what we're telling Aquarius tonight. And I came again in the middle of the night to do readings. I tend to do that, but that's me. That's the way I roll. So let's see what we're telling Aquarius here. Wow. A bunch of cards came out for Aquarius. Oh, but we're not doing that. That's definitely not what's happening. So let's see what we're telling Aquarius. Wow. This is so many cards keep trying to come out. So I have to monitor that. See what's really supposed to come out for Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. Wow, that pops out. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Anything else? Is that it? I think that was it. I guess that was it. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So Aquarius, let's do this. So the first card I got for Aquarius is the part of fortune. It's astrology. The wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune. I always say the wheel of fortune is like having the lottery card. Right? You may not even benefit right away because it's just there. You know what I mean? I feel like it's having that winning card in your back pocket that you can go to and reach out for at whenever you need it. It is definitely winning, right? But yeah. So I want to make sure I tell you all that I can about this. So give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. And then I'll tell you, this is, I allow the transformative energies of fate to help me expand my experience. Basically, it's changes, it's fate, it's destiny, it's a lucky break. I always say it's a lotto card. It's cycling up, it's through the karmic lessons, it's chaos of creation, a turning point, it's serendipity. I mean, it can go either way, right? But it is, like the come up, maybe you winning after whatever you might have been through. And the next is the Three of Cups. And I always say this is victory. It's always winning after. I mean, it's celebration, right? It's celebrating after maybe something bad. But this is what it says. This is what this says here. I connect into this sacred siblinghood, and into this expansive experience of witnessing through time. It's friendships, it's abundance, it's cooperation, community, closeness with siblings, a joy, communication, celebration, and soul contracts. And so that could be affecting that wheel of fortune. Maybe that's when all of that all comes into play, that lucky break with you deal with say siblings or something. I think this is all about bringing in fire though. Look, Knight of Wands, he's rushing in with the fire. He's got all kind of passion. And look, here's the Justice card. That's reaping what you sow. I think what you put in, you get back. If you get into something with a lot of passion, drive, and desire, Aquarius, you're going to get back a lot from it. I do think you're worried. Four of Swords in your head, worried about things, right? Worried about how it's all going to work out, really in that mind, trying to think it out, plan it out, and make sense of it all. And sometimes it doesn't make sense. And so you got to give yourself time to slow down, heal, rest, get some sleep. I don't want you to struggle from burnout, Aquarius. It's time to heal yourself and to rest and renewal and self-love. Self-love is important. Here's the Knight of Cups. You might be giving an offer or getting an offer of love. I think there's an offer of love around you, a communication about love, maybe about an offer of work or job, a way of making money, of success, maybe getting an offer, and it's an offer you really want. It's not like it's something you don't want. You want it. And so it's going to be hard to say no to it because it's what you want. Here is the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you're in the midst of growing your dreams, growing your finances, growing your pentacles, your money, your bank. Got ideas, you got dreams, you got plans, got lots of options and choices. Look at this Two of Pentacles, weighing the options and choices, maybe getting in some documents, some new information to help you weigh those options and choices, and so much creativity. Page of Swords, maybe gathering information. I sense there's a lot of talking, communicating, messages, weighing out the options, the choices, and being creative. And here's more creativity. Page of Wands. This is the ultimate in creativity. I think you are working on something new and wonderful. And I think whatever this creative endeavor is, it's going to lead to your complete and total victory, Aquarius, because this is the Ace of Swords and this is your Ace, Aquarius. This is Aquarius's Ace. So you are going to have the victory. I think even though, there was an extra card, 10 of Wands, it's going to be a lot of hard work. Okay. So yeah, it'll be a lot of hard work and you might doubt yourself when it gets to be hard, but look, on the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles, but you're going to win. You're going to win everything. You're going to get it all, Aquarius. You get the money, the house, the car, the family, the love, the children, the dog, right? The 401k and the vacation in the Swiss Alps. You get it all. I love it. So, even if it is hard work, it's okay. Endure it for now, because there's a saying, I think it was Muhammad Ali that said it. Work hard now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Work hard now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Sometimes it's just about putting in the hard work, getting it done, getting it started, and we can create a legacy. You might be on the verge of creating a legacy. I think you might be working with young people too. You had 2 pages, maybe your children, something like that. But I see a lot of work with young people, maybe having to, direct or teach them. You might be teaching someone too, with 2 pages there. And also there's 2 nights. So there could be a lively debate about something. And also you could be meeting up with friends from the past and people that you've known from maybe your old neighborhood or something like that, and communing with them. And as I said, there's the Ace of Swords, which is complete and total victory. But what I love is you only had two major arcana, and what major arcana they were. You had the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. This is you having that lotto ticket, having this success coming maybe at any time, and it's the Justice. You reaped it. You reap what you sow, and you reaped it. You reap this 10 of Pentacles. You reap this success, right, Aquarius? You put in the work. You put in the effort. You made the plan. You outlined it. You made it so. And so it is. Okay. So this is my special message to Aquarius. I'm going to pull out some mindful message cards in just a second. And I'm going to tell you what they want to share, because that's a whole different message. It's going to either confirm what I just told you, or it's going to tell me something else and take us in an entirely different direction. So we're going to see what that message is for the sign of Aquarius. And I feel like I almost want to say someone's name. It sounds so much like them. It's amazing. So let's see what the mindful messages are going to tell the sign of Aquarius. So let's see here what cards come out, and they're, let's see, I guess that was it. Yep. Oh, I'm not going to take all of them. I'm just going to take these. So 2 cards. This is Follow My Joy. What makes you happy, Aquarius? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? What makes you smile? Today, I will write down 10 things that I enjoy doing, the things that make me feel good and raise my mood. Then I'll pick one or as many as I feel guided to and go and do it. When I am having fun and enjoying life, I am in a state of allowing for all that I desire. And then you have casting spells. The words I speak and the stories I tell are like spells. What I say and believe, I attract more of. So I shift my story from lack to abundance, from victim to empowered, and from complaint to gratitude. Now, when I speak to others through my words, I am casting beautiful spells. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love that, Aquarius. And that is your special message. I hope it resonated with some Aquariuses out there. So we're going to quickly move on to the last sign, because I'm hungry. I have not eaten, and it's 11:30 at night. And the last sign is the sign of Pisces. So let's see what we're telling the sign of Pisces. Whoa, that jumped up in the air. And there's another poking out. Pisces. 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 Oh. Whoa, whoa. Pisces. What is that? There was definitely something else that wanted to. Let me see where it is. If it comes, there it is. Thank you. Oh, wow. I just had to get to the bottom of it. I'm sorry I'm doing long readings, but I can't help it. When I see this stuff, I have to do it. So, okay. Here we go, Pisces. Let's see. You're another one. No matter what I tell you in this reading, Pisces, and I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh, sorry. No matter what I tell you tonight, no matter what these cards say after this first card, the first card you got was the 10 of Pentacles. I think you've got it all. I think you're going to get it all. I think that it's meant for you to have it all. Okay. No matter what else I tell you. Okay. I do believe that this might be financial in nature. So when it comes to money, when it comes to finances, when it comes to being comfortable, maybe your children, your family, your home life, I think you've got it all. I think it's all meant to come to you. And I think this is especially true when you take a chance and you go off, you do something maybe at the spur of the moment, or you just take a chance at something, because this is the Fool. And, maybe taking a chance, maybe investing, something like that. And next is the Three of Wands. It's saying to have courage. Yeah, take a chance. Maybe investing in Bitcoins or something. I don't know. But take a chance. Don't be afraid. I think it all leads to money. Look, here's the King of Wands. This is definitely a lucky card. And he's a leader. This is being a leader. This is having that fire, passion, drive, desire, and energy to get it all done. And look, the Nine of Wands, I've seen the King of Wands and Nine of Wands together all night, and I've shuffled, and they keep coming out together. And I believe that this is that fire and that passion. There was another sign that got these together. And of course, this is moving quickly. This is fast action, but this is making that plan to have the success that this king can bring. I think some Pisces, even though this is all talking about the success, can't see it. There it is. You're blinded to it. You're blinded to the success. You're blinded to almost the Ten of Pentacles, right? You don't know it. You're not sure you can take that. I don't know if you're just blinded to, having to take this step, this leap of faith, and taking this energy and going out after it. Maybe you're thinking back on the past, maybe when things didn't work out, or thinking back on the past when it was easier and you didn't have to do stuff like that. This is the Six of Cups. And this is just being back and, thinking about your memory, thinking about what already happened before. And, I feel like whatever goes on, the more you give, the more you get. Like, so if this is about money, the more you give out, the more you're going to get back. The more you share, the more you get back. The more you give, the more comes to you. That is the underlying essence of this message here, or at least there. I do feel like some Pisces might feel like they have been out in the cold, or might be put out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. I feel like some Pisces may be worried about money. So that might be something that holds you back. But look, you've got the Nine of Cups. I do think you're going to get victory in this when you choose, whether it's about love or whether it's about money. But you got to choose. No one else can do it for you. And you've got to have the faith and the belief to do it. Maybe by doing shining about having things like the Ten of Pentacles, right? This might be bringing jealousy. And I sense that there could be someone who stabbed you in the back. Maybe jealous over what you got. Stabbed you in the back. You might feel stabbed in the back. I think now you're making choices, maybe even waiting for some legal documents or something to come in over something that might have happened. You maybe even fighting. Look at this. Five of Wands. Oh, it's been so much hard work. Ten of Wands. And you're like, when is this ever going to end? It's been so much struggle. This dealing whatever this is. Oh my goodness. I do sense this though. You had, let me just finish separating these, and I'm going to tell you, you had a couple of doubles. What a crazy reading this is. It's nothing but doubles. Wow. I don't know if I've seen a reading with all doubles like this before. I think you have the Three of Wands wasn't a double, and the King of Wands wasn't a double. And the Fool. You only have one major arcana. The Fool. But look at that. The King of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Fool. These are pretty much all the same person. It's like an Aries. I wonder if you got an Aries in your life, or if you got Aries rising, Aries moon. It could just be about you taking action, because the Fool is that ultimate action, right? Stepping out on a limb and taking action. You had 2 9s, so I know you'll be at the right place at the right time. It's about being at the right place at the right time. You might feel like, it's all going awry because, like there'll be bad days like this. Like, why? But I feel like you'll be at the right place at the right time. Let me tell you what these are. Give me a second. I want to make sure I don't tell you the wrong thing. You had 2 6s, and that is a special relationship. It's not amazing yet, but it could be. And there could be some irritation with people that you work with. People in your career, they might be irritating you, and you might be having to deal with that, right? And then you had 2 2s, and this is that you'll have partners in crime in different areas of your life. There might be infidelity in your romantic life, and you might If you're single, you might be playing a field. You might have, you might have a couple of people you're dealing with, and you might be involved in a significant business partnership, or you might be looking at forming a new business partnership, doing something. You're another one, might be doing something online. Now, you had 3 10s. I thought there were going to be 2, but you had 3. And this is endings and beginnings. And I sense in this reading that this is about endings and beginnings, like starting something new, ending something that doesn't. Everything coming to an end faster than you anticipated, and finding your path in calling in a matter of months. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. And I think you're going to get away with it. I feel like either you're getting away with, getting this done and ending things that need to be ended after being stabbed in the back, or someone else might be getting away with it, stabbing you in the back, and you might not even know about it. I do feel like things need to end. It's all about the endings and beginnings. I just sense that. And maybe things will end once you figure out that someone that you trusted is stabbing you in the back. So that could be part of it. Okay. And so let me do this. Let me pull out the mindful messages. Let me see if they tell you anything that's, similar to what I just told you. Hold on here, you guys. All the cards just decided at that moment that they wanted to just go everywhere. So I caught them before they did. I'm putting these back in here so they don't go all over. Okay. And here are the mindful messages. So let me grab a couple of these. Let me shuffle really quickly for Pisces. Whoa, that popped up in the air. I didn't even shuffle, and that was it. Wow. Okay. It says tune in. Tune in, Pisces. Today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down, to place my hands at my heart space, and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want, and I will honor however I am feeling. Wow. How Pisces was that? I wonder if any other card wants to come out, because that literally came out before I ever even got to shuffle. And there were a couple of cards that came out. One was Creator of Happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It's not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. And you got playful. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there is so much fun to be had? Love that. And another card you got was Unique Lives. I respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. We are each on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. The job is not to change others, but to simply love them. And then the final card you got was Present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. How beautiful. I love that. Tune in, create your happiness, be playful, live your own unique life, and be present in everything you do. How beautiful is that? Much love to you, Pisces. Much love to you. So you guys, with that, that's the end of my official readings for the night. And it's been my pleasure to do these readings for you. I am Capricorn Tigress of Astrology A Look Inside.com. I have more than 35 years experience. Actually, have more than 40 years experience, but I hate saying that because it makes me sound old. And and I love what I do. I love doing astrology. I love reading the cards, and I love helping people. So reach out to me. You can find me at astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. You can also find me on social media at youtube.com/astrologyalookinside, facebook.com/astrologyalookinside, instagram.com/astrologyalookinside, and TikTok at astrologyalookins, INS. Also find me on my own media hub, which is gregarious1.com. That's gregarious, the number 1.com. Much love, much light, many blessings. This has been Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology A Look Inside. Many blessings. Hi, you guys.